Hi, everybody. Welcome back to the Roundtable. I'm your host, Steve, and I'm here with...
Geo.
This is an out of theater reaction. Went to go see Jurassic World Rebirth.
Rebirth.
The movie was directed by Gareth Edwards, who's best known for Rogue One, my favorite Star Wars movie.
The best.
Godzilla from 2014, and The Creator. The screenplay was written by David Koepp, who did the original one, and I believe it came out in 1993. Apparently, Steven Spielberg has overseen the story with him, so I had a lot of high hopes going in this movie. The movie also stars Scarlett Johansson, Jonathan Bailey, Luna Blaze, Marisha Ali, Rupert Friend, and Ed Kieran. So basically what happens is they want to find a cure to some diseases. They need to go extract dinosaur DNA. So they have to go back to the island where it all started, where they conducted experiments and
create them.
and mutated dinosaurs as well. And they have to find out and survive this ordeal, this expedition to get the DNA. Overall, I'm going to say Gareth Edwards understands the project at hand, brings it back to a certain level of the first one. There's that sense of wonderment. I'm seeing these majestic creatures, and there's also the danger of man creating them and interfering with the natural order of things.
It's called playing God.
There you go, exactly. Overall, I'm going to say it's better than the last two installments with Chris Pratt. I thought they were, mediocre at best. This is a bit better. Does it offer you something new in the franchise? No. Is it a good summer blockbuster? I'm going to say yeah. It has some good action sequences. There's some good moments. There's some questionable decisions. There's a family that comes into play where they get brought into the adventure. And for me, they didn't need it. I thought that weighted down the movie and it brought it to a level it didn't have to go to. It would have been just exciting to see this, mercenary group go there, survive, all these dinosaurs and extract different. They didn't need that family element there. I didn't think it was well done. There's a kid, the boyfriend is like a character you don't really care for. He's kind of nice, kind of not, lazy. We don't know. We don't know whether to like him or not. And by the end of the movie, I didn't really care. So that part, the family element, was not necessary. They always bring in some children into it, I guess, to remember of the first one when the two kids are stuck in the car. They're trying to revive that. This time, I find it didn't work. And I thought they kind of took away from the movie. I would have been happy with just the mission at hand, grabbing, extracting the DNA. That would have been fine. There's a part where they say that the animals can only live near the equator. So at the end, the little girl grabs one of the dinosaurs and is bringing her home with her. So the thing's gonna die. So why would, what are you trying to do there? So there's stuff in the script that's questionable. There's some decisions I don't agree with. But overall, I'm gonna say I was entertained. I think it's a mid-tier level Jurassic Park entry. It's not the worst of the bunch. It's not the best of the bunch. It's straight down the middle. I think it's right in the middle. I think it's maybe my third favorite of the seven now that are there. I think it's the third ballpark. You?
Okay. About the kids finding little dinosaurs. The thing is, the father lets him be because to make the daughter not go crazy. Then, of course, at the end of the day, he's going to say, look, leave the dinosaur here because we're not going to bring it to the States or whatever, right? So that's the most story and everything. So anyways, Rotten Tomato give it 51, and people viewing it 67. You give what?
I'm going to say, I guess I'll go with the people's one, a 67 minimum. I think it's higher than the 51. For sure.
I give it low 60s. Here's the reason why. Story's very good. The story basically and everything. The family, when they got involved in everything, from the moment they appeared until the end, I want them all dead. Even the little girl. They're useless, they're stupid. I don't know how they survived. I was getting frustrated, okay? Because they go to an island, it's prehistoric environment, right? And what happened? Okay, the story, the way they explain it, that's why they're only limited in that space. That's why they're not invading other countries because they're secluded in that zone, which is perfect. As long as you see a lot of battleships running there, killing these dinosaurs, trying to get away from the zone. But then there's global warming. There you go. So, anyways, so they're explaining things, and I liked it. Okay. And the genetic thing about the blood and everything to create a new drug disease, and they only need from the biggest animals because they're the biggest heart to pump all that, the thing for people who have heart diseases and all that. Liked it. Dialogue's not bad. But it gets stupid because all these mercenaries and everything, okay? Not about you. If I'm going, I'm hired. Okay, now Scarlett Johansson was supposed to be offered $10 million. It went to $20 million because they outsmarted the guy because they knew how desperate the guy wanted the drugs and everything. Okay, and so then that's $20 million. Okay, and all of a sudden you're gonna go on get these 3 dinosaurs' bloods and everything, going to the Jurassic era and everything, where dragonflies are the size of a cat, spiders are the size of a small dog, not including whatever things that scientists never found, and they're walking with shorts, t-shirt, the tank top, and everything. It's like, seriously. Me, I would have gone to the James Bond office, get all those super, or even John Wick with a bulletproof vest with this and that, bullet grenades and everything. I'm gonna be like a special op military guy. No, they're all going there. It's like, oh, we're gonna do it. That's how stupid it was. They rescue the family. They get there. They make them feel at home. No. Okay, look, we rescued you. You have a choice. You come with us, and we're going where we're going, or we're gonna give you a little like a safety life raft. Thank you.
And go.
And get the hell out of here. No, I'm not sure. Oh, you're not allowed to do. You can't do this, can't do that. And then all these, like the guy, what happened? The girl wanted to call the security, call the alert that they're lost in this emergency, this and that. And one of the main guy of the medical company, he doesn't want it. And she's like, get away, don't touch me and everything. Oh, man, I was about to say all these B words and bad words. Like, who the heck are you? This is not your this is not your ship. This is not your everything. Shut up and get out of here. Who made you queen of the you know, like, because even the father has no gulls. He doesn't want to control his whole family. He wants to be all being politically correct. I go, seriously, and you want to live you want to live in the middle of the ocean with your sailboat with a bunch of losers. Nothing makes sense. Even the mercenaries. Like, if you look at the story and everything, you go, okay, like Scarlett Johansson and Ali there. Where's your scars? Where's your proof of all the military stuff that you did? No scars. Then Ali, the last minute, it ends up being a Hollywood ending. You like, to me, let's put it this way. When they were all the family and everyone was in the ship, I looked at everybody there. Okay, they're gonna die. They're gonna die. This person's gonna die. This person's gonna die. This person's gonna die. And these people are gonna live. And I hope this hippie kid, hope he dies too. But personally, he's not. The father gets a broken ankle or something. But at the end of the day, he's running pretty good. Oh, see, I drilled. So to me, it's like, if you look at the little things which I did. Oh yeah, and they're in the water, and they're talking while they're in the water. They're talking out loud in the middle of the forest. Seriously. You know, if I was a military guy and I'm invading, example,
stealth mode.
Yeah, you went to Iran, Iraq, or whatever, China, whatever you want, and your country sends you. You go to stealth mode. It's sign languages. Oh, man, let's make noise. Why? Because you think you're alpha? Holy crap! Shut up. Yeah, but they're all dumb. They're all like even the daughter when she opens the life raft. Like, she's even looking at the parents, saying what it is. There's a T-Rex there. She's like, eh. It's like, so you talk tough when you're not supposed to, but then when you're supposed to be tough, you're a little wuss. It frustrates me. I want them all dead. The only thing I want to be alive is a little dinosaur there, and the end goes there. You know, and that's it. So to me, for example, don't even go more expensive than cheapo night. Visual is very great. The dinosaurs and this and that. The giants, Titanosaurus. The certain point you see a whole fleet of them. It's an island. Where did they? How can you get that big? And have there's over like 3 dozen?
Yeah.
Where do you get all that food? They don't live in America or in Canada.
They Uber Eats.
You know, seriously. But the thing is, everything is in there. I see certain dinosaurs in there. They're not genetically correct the way all the astrology, what they call the dinosaurs, people say, they're like this because they're genetically enhanced. So certain things, so there's all flaws. You can say, oh, but the tail's not supposed to be like this. They're not supposed to be this. Yes, because they're hybrids. They're mixed. So so you cannot say how the dinosaurs is incorrect. Like T-Rex, they went back to the scales. Not the fur they're supposed to have, not for feathers and all that. So now they're saying, they're kind of letting it go. And don't forget, all these experiments were done was the original Jurassic Park. So they're following, they're being true to the T-Rex of that one there, you know, which how they thought the T-Rex is supposed to look like, you know. So overall, the visual is very great. The 3D we went was pretty good too.
Yeah, yeah.
It just frustrated me that how dumb it is. Like Scarlett Johansson, didn't need her. She like certain points, like everything in there, I didn't believe. It was how a guy was Mr. Ali there. Because I cannot see his first name because it's very long. How does he say his first name? I see. There you go.
The guy's gonna play Blade. He's supposed to play Blade.
Ashashiria. There you go.
Marshala Ali.
Yes,
Sorry.
that's why I say Mr. Ali. It's easier, okay?
Yeah, Ali, Mr. Ali.
He goes over crazy trying to save this little girl because he couldn't save his son. You know, all damaged and everything. All his crew got killed, but this girl's more important than your crew. To me, it's like really seriously. The movie itself had great potential,
Yeah.
but they went too Disney Hollywood on the people. They should do like the Blue.
Yeah.
Killed all of them, and the one you least expected to survive does survive.
And if I can bring something else up, I don't understand the need to have a mutant dinosaur. Like there's that one that looked like part of it. You know what?
It looked alien.
Yeah, it looked like Alien, right?
Yes.
But I think, you know what? A T-Rex is scary enough. Kids, I've never heard any kids say, I want to go to Jurassic World and see the mutant dinosaur. They go, I want to see the T-Rex. It's like going to the zoo. No kid goes, I want to see a mutant. I want to see the lion. The dinosaurs are enough. There's enough. Stop saying that we're bored with the dinosaurs. If we were, the Jurassic Park movies would not be making $1 billion worldwide if we were bored with dinosaurs.
Not really, because in the zoo, every animal enclosures they always have 4 or 5 enclosures. They have special guests. One day will be the pandas, another time will be the red pandas. Then they change to re-attract different animals, snow leopards and all that. So the mutant was a rejected one. Because don't forget, the other Jurassic Park with Pratt, there was that mutated...
yeah, they said they wanted to bring in more people, new blood.
Yeah, different, because a couple of animals were different, okay, than the original. So to spice up the world, can I say, they could have evolved to that way and everything. So they started saying these were filled procedures. And don't forget, these were all done by DNA from amber, from mosquitoes or whatever. So experiments aren't going to go wrong. It's like when you watch superhero movies. They want to do a Captain America drug, and all the other ones who does, they died, they got mutated and everything. So same thing with them. But they kept it, as the guy said, for insurance policies.
Yeah.
Because of the claw they had in there, they couldn't terminate it because it means you're a bad investment because you lost
$72 million per dinosaur, right?
Yeah, give or take. So that was the reason they kept it alive, because oh no, it was a reason why we did that way. You know, they kind of changed. Say something is it was defected. The reason was create another kind of dinosaurs. We had to go through to that procedure kind of thing. So it was I think it explains it, but it just shows you like how easy that man could create the monsters of all monsters. Because that one there, for example, if the T-Rex was in there, it would have destroyed it. Because his arm he had 4 arms and legs.
Yeah.
And his bike looked like he was crazy. So now, all of a sudden he has a hammer head, so you could ram the T-Rex, break his ribs. He has short jaw, that means automatically he had a strong grip. And then he had long arms that could actually slash the T-Rex from a great distance. But when T-Rex was trying to bite him, he would slash his neck. So this one here could easily destroy a T-Rex kind of sense.
Yeah.
So just say sometimes it's like right now you see Tiger Lee or whatever it's called. It's a mix of a tiger and a lion, and the baby is bigger than the mother and the father. Then there's a zebra donkey, and that's special names for these animals. They're all hybrids, okay? And you think scientists don't do that? So that's why the whole thing is done with the hybrid and everything, trying to say that sometimes scientists don't know where to stop. You know? And that's what I like about it. The story is amazing. Like, if you pay attention to the story, they should have went, like Steven said, with the family is useless, and I completely agree with him, because I was frustrated. All that time wasted, they should have went easily darker.
And I was like you, I said, I hope they just killed them all.
Oh, yeah.
Kill them all. Because they're talking in the water. You have creatures.
Stupidity.
I don't know. Like, I mean, it's just weighted it down for no reason.
It's a family that they want to rebond themselves because they're divorced, this and that.
But he knows he's going to take a ship across the equator where these dinosaurs, where it's a restricted area.
No zone.
You go in that little boat that's going to get attacked by these creatures. I don't know. Like that was so stupid from the beginning.
They should have said his machine.
They got lost.
Should have said that.
Yeah, like we know our equipment is faulty. We went off course.
Yeah, but then
I would have got it.
But then you would have red alert goes, we're lost.
Yeah.
You know. So the whole point is like that the family in there. If they took it out and made it more darker. Put mercenary like even Scarlett Johansson and Mr. Ali, but more scars. You could see that these guys, they went through a lot of damage in history. They endured and they seen a lot of bad stuff. You know, no beautiful skin, nice smile, nothing missing. Everybody in there, they all look good. Or tattoo, no tattoos. You don't believe these people are who they are, and that's the part that I find. Let's put it this way. All non-human actors, spot on. They played their role very good. All the human actors,
gotta go.
Sure. Change them.
So we have a guest star here.
Make it more dark up. Make it look. Even his cat Alex agrees with us.
Yeah.
So that's it.
So would you see? You recommend full price or cheapy night?
See, I'm a Jurassic fanatic. I like science fiction and everything, and I would go see it anytime. But I'm happy I paid cheapo night, and I'm still mad because this thing could have automatic like good example. Rogue One. If Star Wars when they did Rogue One, they follow the Rogue One path. Star Wars right now would have been the best of the best, and I hate Star Wars. And Rogue One, I tell them I was drooling. Well, this is the best Star Wars ever. It's realistic. It makes you feel that these people are alive. Blah, 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 okay. And did they listen to the people? No. They went back their own path and they destroyed the whole Star Wars enterprise. And same thing with this one here. If this Jurassic Park Rebirth went into the path of Rebirth, this would have been the best Jurassic Park franchise movie ever that they can go different path with it. Even though like there was one hybrid, okay? It's a winged raptor kind of sense. But at the same time, winged creatures will not go into caves or into little tunnels because that's where they're ineffective.
Yeah.
And this thing will go through tunnels and this and that. And then there's another part. Remember the big flying bird? What's it called? Whatever. Anyway, the flying one. So they want to get the eggs, right? And it's a big.
Pteranodon, no.
No, Pteranodon is the dinosaur, the flying reptile.
Okay.
The big one. Okay. So it was in this cave. And then I look at it. It's like a kind of like the Mayhem, the Aztec style. You know, like old style and everything in this island. I go, holy cow! This could bring to another world. How come there's these things from the Egyptian time and everything on this island? What has to do there?
That would have been a good story.
Big time. Yeah. Would have been dark.
Yeah.
No, they just forget. Let's forget about it.
Yeah.
It's on the island, but who cares? Yeah. I cared.
Yeah.
Because there's the things on the mountain, on an island, in near the Caribbeans, whatever. Then there's what's it called, stairs and everything, and it's beautifully well done. And the mountain, and we're talking about a good 1 mile high. No, it's forgotten. They had so much potential, but they went on a stupid family and morals and what we should do, blah, 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 and that's it. I'm talking too much now. I'm stopping. So cheaper night.
Cheaper night. So we might call it Jurassic World Refund.
No,
Jurassic Rebirth.
If you pay full price,
yeah,
you are gonna ask for it.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
If you go for cheaper night, you're like, yeah.
If you watched all the other ones, you know what you're getting into. You know what you're getting into. It's just the family again. It wasn't needed. That's our take on it.
The reason you have to go to theater for this one cheaper night, at least in the theater, the dinosaurs look full size.
Yeah.
Because if you go watch it at home, I don't care how big your TV is, 60 inches, 80 inches.
Like
T-Rex, you can see like, yeah, ooh.
And that's what the director got right, that big, majestic
when that T-Rex face was going towards after those family and even the father and everything in the water, you're like, holy crap, right now be a little stream of yellow right there if I was in the water.
Yeah.
So I say cheapo night maximum.
I'm going to agree, and I agree with what he said was wrong, and he was spot on. So, I'm Steven.
I'm Gio.
We'll be seeing you in the theaters.
Ciao guys.